Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, the place where we can talk about money, finance, business ideas, getting ahead financially, and so on. I'm here to help you achieve your expense management success. And today we're undertaking a problem that hits close to home for many of us. How to manage my spending. So, if you've ever had that sinking feeling when you check your bank account, wondering where all your hard-earned cash went, you're in the right place. Please stick around because we're about to drop some knowledge bombs that could seriously transform your financial game. Step 1. Understanding your spending habits. First of all, you need to understand your spending habits before we dive into the magic tricks of budgeting. Let's do some soul-searching about your spending habits. Emotional spending. Let's start with emotional spending. Who else out there does some therapy shopping when life gets tough?
Yeah, I know, my man, I know. They feel your pain. We're in this together.
Let's talk about dealing with those emotional spending triggers. Peer pressure. Next on our list is the pressure from pals or social norms to keep up with the Joneses. For those who don't know what the heck is Joneses, is from the movie Joneses. It means to show that one is as good as other people by getting what they have and doing what they do. Now back to the point, it's time to break free from that cycle. Impulse buying. Last but not least, impulse buying. You know, those items you just had to have but now sit gathering dust? Well, we've all been there. Let's figure out how to break away from this habit. Step 2. Creating a budget. Alright, let's get down to the nitty-gritty, creating a budget. Income versus expenses. Start by taking possession of your income sources and where your money disappears each month. It's like a financial selfie, a little bit scary but totally necessary. Setting spending limits. Now, let's divide up your cash into different spending categories: rent, groceries, fun stuff, and of course, savings. It's like giving each dollar a job. Regularly review your budget. Don't just set it and forget it. Regularly revisit your budget to make sure you're still sailing in the right direction. Step 3. Tracking your expenses. Time to put on your detective hats because we're talking about tracking expenses. Use expense tracking apps. You don't need a magnifying glass for this detective work. There are tons of apps that can help you track your spending. Find one that fits your style. Save receipts and statements. For the old-school detectives out there, keeping your receipts and bank statements can help you see where your money's disappearing to. Analyze and adjust. Now, this is where the real detective work comes in. Regularly check your spending patterns and figure out where you can cut back and where you need to allocate more. Step 4. Tips for curbing spending. To keep the spending beast at bay, we've got some tricks up our sleeves. Meal planning. Ever tried meal planning? It's like having a food game plan that can save you some serious cash. Avoid impulse buys. When you feel that urge to splurge, take a breather. Waiting a bit can be the difference between an impulse buy and a well-thought-out purchase. Seek affordable alternatives. Who says quality has to come with a hefty price tag? We'll show you how to find great alternatives that won't break the bank. Step 5. Building financial goals. Managing spending isn't just about cutting back, it's about reaching those financial goals. Setting goals. Let's dream big and set some financial goals, whether it's a vacation, paying off debt, or finally building that emergency fund. Automate savings. We've got a nifty trick for you: automating your savings. Out of sight, out of mind, it works wonders. Well, there you have it, a recommended guide on how to manage your spending. Remember, it's all about knowing yourself and your habits, creating a budget, tracking your expenses, and reaching for those financial stars. It might not happen overnight, just like anything worthy of doing, but the peace of mind you'll gain is worth every effort. If this video was your financial wake-up call, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to Margin Call for more financial tips, tricks, and a sprinkle of motivation. Thanks for hanging out with me, and until next time, keep those wallets in check. Spend less, live more.